to this.
That's what
We
it's
on
gonna
we recording.
it's gonna always say recording in process, so you don't have to say anything.
It's recording as we talk. All this you saying is
Please stop talking. We're recording. We're not going live yet, but we're recording. Smile. I'm not live yet. We still recording though, so nobody see the recording but us. Okay, I'm gonna hit the button to go start live. And I need you to smile a little bit, just a little smirk, because we're gonna once I hit this button, it's gonna be live. And then when I throw my hands up, that means you do the same thing. Just follow my lead. Okay, we are countdown. 10, 9. We are live. We are live. We are live. And how are you doing today, Roosevelt?
I'm doing amazing, Dr. Rogers. Thanks for asking.
Awesome. I'm so glad that you took the time to be with me today to just show up, suit up. I always say get up, suit up, and show up. And it's been really a joy knowing you all these years. But I just want you to answer a couple of questions just to get the experience of us being live. And of course, you'll see this recording. But right now, we are streaming, what we call live streaming, and we are on YouTube. So tell YouTube family hello.
Hello, YouTube.
Okay, so my first question to you is this. In 2 minutes, just tell everybody who you are and what your goal is. How did you come about being in the presence of Dr. Patricia Rogers? How did you get to know me? What drove you this direction? Just give the audience a little feedback about the history and then what your goal is. 2 or 3 minutes. I am
I,
who,
I'm Rose,
who you are, where you're from, and then just tell us a little bit about.
I'm Roosevelt Williams from Miami, Florida. Retired correction officer after 29 years. Dr. Patricia Rogers was my outstanding supervisor while working in law enforcement. And one of the things that I realized after retirement, I knew what type of impression she made in law enforcement, where she was always firm but fair. She have your back, and that's the type of leadership that I want to be around. But what I did for a while is I seen, a lot of different platforms that Dr. Rogers was on and how she was advertising her platform. I wasn't ready at the time. So I had did a few um, engagements at the school, and I realized that I like inspiring our youth and our kids because that's where I came from. And to have Dr. Patricia Rogers as my coach and mentor, that spoke volumes to me because I know what she's looking for. I know that she's going to go in there and get the best up out of you. And I've experienced this with her doing this 20 something years in law enforcement. So it's not like I had to go and, do no research and find out if she fit the bill. I knew that before I even made the decision. I had to sit to myself and pretty much tell myself, is this something I'm ready to do? And I made that decision to say, yes, this is something I'm ready to do. Me and Dr. Rogers is a team, and I'm so thankful and I'm in such gratitude to be in her presence, under her supervision, and behind her expertise. I know there are great things waiting for me, her, and the organization in the future. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. That is so awesome. And it is so amazing because a lot of times I share, as a public speaker, I share about my journey in law enforcement and my story. You was there when I went through a lot of those changes and getting passed over for promotions and having to stand up for my rights because employees have rights. And I was able to overcome and win each promotion 3 times, not once, but three times. And I won every situation because I was aware of the rules and the regulations. I knew my policies, and I applaud them for putting me through those that challenge because it made me study my policies. And when it was time for me to stand up for my rights, I knew what my rights were. That was huge. And to know that you was in the organization all those years with me, even though we didn't work together all the years, but we did definitely. I supervised you on a number of occasions. We worked together in the same facility on the same shift, and that was always a joy to work with you because you always had a sense of humor, and I love that about you. Always free spirited. But the amazing part was for me, as I want to say to the audience, is when you came to me. I've been retired since 2016 too, and I've been an entrepreneur ever since. And I am a public speaker. I'm a business coach, 2-time winning public speaker, 2-time international best-selling author. I am definitely in several publicational magazines, front covers. I've done it all. You name it. I invest in coaching. My coaches, I still have coaches, and so I have made the investment. And what I want to say out of that is when we put our time in and when we invest in ourselves, it does come back in the long run and we position ourselves to assist other people. So when you came to me, knowing you work with me in law enforcement, knowing that, you could have had a bad taste in your mouth because that's what the organizations do when they run over their employees. Other people don't want to be associated. But I'm grateful because you came to me and that speaks volumes. And I say that to anybody who's still working in the corporate arena. We all leave a legacy. And the legacy we want to leave is to let other people know that they can count on us no matter what. So this is great for me. And it was a bonus when you came to me. And that all I could do was tell God, thank you. Because I've served many people with the events that we host, my coaching, with the workshops that we manage, all of that. But I've never had anyone from the organization come to me as one of my coaching clients. So you raised the bar. You raised the bar. And I want to say kudos to you. And thank you so much for depending on me and counting on me to take you from where you are to where you desire to be. And I know I want to tell everybody, we worked together for about 4 weeks now. Just tell everybody, what have you gained in these 4 weeks where you were and where you are this far? Because we still got about 8 weeks to go. It's not over yet. But I know your goal was to publicly speak. And I know that you are serious and you're committed to the call. You follow instructions. You're teachable, as we call it. You're teachable. And that makes it also easy and so exciting. But I want you to tell people just a little bit about what you've learned, what has been of most value to you since these few weeks that we have been working together. Just a little bit.
Okay, well, first of all, I want to tell you when I first came, I didn't have a title. I didn't know, what I want to be, the entrepreneur motive, how you supposed to set everything up. In just 3 weeks, I was able to have a structured message in which I explained to Dr. Rogers, and she helped me structure the message around my life. Um, my social media set up. I'm getting engagements. I'm learning how to operate LinkedIn platforms and Facebook platforms. I've never been interested in that kind of stuff, but Dr. Rogers said you need to know your business. And getting to know your business, you can't just appoint stuff to other people to do it for you. And if something happened, you don't know where to pick up from. So it's very important that I'm being taught, the skills and the opportunities to understand how the platform work and how I build engagements in the absence of Dr. Rogers, my mentor. And here's something else, Dr. Rogers, you probably forgot about.
Good.
When I was there, and I was there when they skipped you, when you was corporal, when you made corporal. I was there when they skipped you on the sergeant list. I was there when they skipped you on the lieutenant list.
Yep.
Remember this. I was on the corporal list and they skipped me. And
Oh,
you jumped
wow.
in and you helped me out. But we got
Yep.
different results. They skipped me until the list expired. But
Wow.
you got promoted, but you have a harder goal. Not only did you work on yourself get promoted for lieutenant for the unjust treatment, you was also trying to help me get my promotion. So I don't know if
I'm
you
glad
remember
I'm
that,
glad
but
you brought that up.
I
I'm glad
thank you
you
so
brought that
much.
up because I want you to say I'm glad you brought that up because that when I got passed over for lieutenant, I wasn't gonna fight it. I was done. I was at a quitting point. And one thing I teach today, quitting is never an option because I was not going to fight the system to get that rank because they had done it twice. I was comfortable where I was at the special unit that I was working in. But when you and those two people called me and got me on that three-way, I told y'all, if I'm gonna fight for you, if I didn't tell you, I thought it. If I didn't fight, if I'm gonna fight for you, I'm actually fight for myself.
Yeah.
And then one of the Lieutenant Rowland, she texted me. She texted me. She called me on the phone or texted me or something. She sent me an email. She did something. And she said to me, matter of fact, it wasn't Lieutenant Rowland. It was Captain Atkins. She sent me a message and she said, I know you're not going to sit down and take this. That's why I told you, angels are everywhere. So when we go through challenges, there are people who are rooting for us, just like there are people who are waiting to see our downfall. And she inspired me, and then you all inspired me, and that's what caused me to get up, suit up, and show up. And of course, I was promoted. So I want to thank you for bringing that up. That was not a part of this session, but I'm glad you brought that up because you are so right about that. And with that, I guess we're going to go ahead and close. I'm excited. I'm excited. And you said something very special, knowing how to set your profile pages up. Setting those pages up is very essential to you as an entrepreneur, as a public speaker, as whatever it is. And I know that you are a mindset coach and you're going to be speaking in the schools as well as assisting adults on how to change those negative thoughts into empowering beliefs. And that's huge. That's huge. So, with that, I just want you to stay encouraged and know that the journey is not over yet. It has just begun. And there is no such thing as destination, it's all life's journey. With that, if you have any closing remarks, you can leave a comment or anything you like to say, and then I'm going to close on that note.
Well, I want to close with this couldn't have been a better decision that I made because I realized that it's a lot come with this, and I know you're giving me, a lot of extra stuff from the heart, and I could feel it. I could feel your energy. That's why I'm, working toward becoming that greater version of myself, even with the distractions or even with the setbacks, or even with sometimes when I be having fights with myself. But knowing that I got you as my coach and mentor, I know I could get there. That's what I want to tell you. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I wanted to say this too before we leave. All of those stories that you are writing, I have great prophecy. I see a book coming. Everybody has a book inside of them. Everybody has. So keep writing. Keep doing what you're doing because trust me, in the long run, it is all going to pay off. And I love it when you said that, yes, I go far beyond the call of duty. If I see something, I say something. And to all of the entrepreneurs that knows what coaching is about, we all know we all give more than we get paid for sometimes because in the long run, it's what the benefits and the results that yield after this is what is so very important. I love you. I'm grateful to be working with you. And with that, I'm going to close with an introduction to our upcoming event. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an event coming up on October the 18th. We would love for you all to come and join us at this event. It's a virtual event. The tickets are only $27, and we would love, love, love for you all to join us. And I will put the information in the description of this video. And if you are on social media, it's already out there for the last 2 months. And all you have to do is go to my page and you'll find everything you need right there, if not in the feed. So with that, I'm going to close. Roosevelt, again, thank you for joining me today. And I am so grateful that we have had this opportunity to spread the word in the world that we are a team now. And we're going to take you from where you are to where you do desire to be. With that, let's see if I can play this video.
Oh, I could stop now.
No. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
I
I
gotta,
gotta
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 cut.
cut it off.
Okay,
Okay,
what
what
happened?
happened?
You on two platforms.
I
I
am.
am. I'm gonna have to cut it. I'll cut it.
Show
Go
them.
down. I'll
Okay.
cut it.
And I
And I got
stop
stop
video.
video.
Okay,
Okay,
great.
great.
Thank
Now
you.
I can
Okay,
Okay,
what
what
I
I was trying to do,
I
I
wanted
wanted to show this
to
video.
You on the phone? Because I hear echoing in the background.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, I got my video.
I didn't
I didn't
really.
really miss.
Can you
Can you
see
see
my
my
video?
video?
you're echoing when you talk, like there's something else going on.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
What
what
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
do?
do, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna end it. I'm gonna end this session. It's
it's
on
on
YouTube,
YouTube.
and I'm gonna cut it. It's all good. Don't
Don't
hang
hang.
up. I'm gonna stop recording. Okay, that's now. I'm scared. I don't want to. I don't want to put you off. If I leave this platform.
Dr. Rogers,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be able to get a dry run with my story today.
No, we're
No, we're
gonna do
gonna
that.
do that tomorrow.
Huh?
We're
We're
gonna do
gonna do
that
that
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Okay.
We're
We're
gonna do
gonna do
that
that
tomorrow.
tomorrow,
And I
and I
want you
want
to
you to
turn in
turn in
that
that
homework
homework
that I
that I
sent
sent
you
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 tomorrow.
tomorrow.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's
That's
all you
all you
gotta do.
gotta do.
The
The
other
other
stuff
stuff
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
do
do
on
on
your
your
own.
own.
Okay.
Okay.
You
You
got
got
it?
it?
yeah, it's you double talking. It's like you on two different speakers.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Okay. I hope my video came out. Yeah. Okay. So what happens is I'm recording. I'm still reading double. I recorded on if I cut it off here, I might cut us off here. I ain't trying to cut us off here. That's why I'm doing all going through all that. Okay, so I'm going to cut it when I get on YouTube. But we're gonna that tomorrow's we're gonna work with your speech. Okay, so come ready to do that. And then I want that document that I sent you. I think I sent it yesterday. There we go. You should be able to get it. It's in your email. Just put my name in the search. Unity and Service or Dr. Patricia Roberts. Whatever I sent you is going to come up.
Right.
All that's a part of training. Okay?
Okay.
So just do that when you go to your email. And I'm going to go to YouTube and cut my little video and I'll send you the link. But you're going to have the recording. But I'm going to send you the link when I get it on video. But you got the recording. And let it just render when it's done. And then it's going to go straight to Zoom. Remember?
Uh-huh.
Go straight to Zoom. And then you can just look at it there. So now all that's part of training, learning how to work that Zoom, that folder, knowing how to find your stuff for when we record. And that's why I'm having you recording. And at some point, you're going to start bringing me on your Zoom platform, and we're going to do the training there. Maybe 40 minutes of it because you got a free platform. But you need to know all that.
Okay.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Stop recording over here for me now.
Yeah, you can stop your recording.